boys and girls. Today, we're going to learn about wolves. We're going to read this nonfiction textbook called Wolves. It was written by Kate Riggs. It's got a lot of really nice photographs. It shows us some of the things that we could learn about wolves. Here's our table of contents. The table of contents will tell us the small key details that we're going to learn about wolves. Furry gray wolves is on page 8. Small red wolves is on page 10. Northern wild dogs is on page 6. So I already know wolves come in different colors. Time to Eat is on page 13 and baby wolves is on page 14. So I already know I'm going to learn about different colored wolves, maybe where they live. It says northern, so maybe. What they eat, I'll probably learn that key detail. I think I'm going to learn about what baby wolves are called on page 14. And then this says picture a wolf, and I know the other books that look like this on the outside, they have a diagram of a wolf, and it labels all the parts. There's a glossary, or a words to know section in the back, as well as an index. So there's going to be some special vocabulary, special words that I learn about the topic wolves. Let's see if we can learn 5 key details, 5 new facts about wolves. You can learn from the photographs or from the words in the book. Hello, wolves. Oh, wow, he's cute. That looks like a baby wolf. Wolves are wild dogs that howl. Most wolves live in northern parts of the world. So from this photograph, I can see that wolves might live where it's cold. And they like to howl. Howling is a loud sound that they do. And it looks like when they howl, they might open their mouths up and tilt their head up so their nose is pointing up. So I've already learned a little bit about wolves. So they're wild dogs that howl, and most of them live in northern parts of the world. Gray wolves have thick fur. The fur can be gray, white, black, or brown. Red wolves have shorter fur. They're smaller than gray wolves. So there's gray wolves and red wolves. The gray wolves don't have to be gray, but they're bigger and their hair is longer, their fur is longer. The red wolves are smaller and they have shorter fur. They're not as fluffy. Wolves eat meat. They hunt moose and deer. They eat rabbits and fish too. I like how the photographs the author selects always have to go with the text. This shows us a gray wolf on top of a moose. He must be going to eat that moose. That's what they eat for meat. A baby wolf is called a pup. Pups live with other wolves in a pack. So a group of wolves is called a pack. And baby wolves are called pups. What can I learn from this photograph? What do pups do? Oh, they fight and play fight? Maybe that's how they learn to hunt. That moose that the other wolf was eating, well, he was pretty big. They must learn to work together and hunt together. I bet that's what they're playing at. Wolves hunt for food most of the day. They like to play and nap too. So what do wolves do? They like to play, they like to nap, and most of the day they spend hunting. And they must hunt together. They don't hunt by themselves. This photograph shows me a couple of them working together to hunt. Or maybe they're just playing in the water. So they play together, they hunt together, and they like to nap. Goodbye, wolves. Here's our diagram. Remember, a diagram is a photograph that shows us the parts of something and labels all the parts so we know what they're called. Here's his ear, his eye, his nose, his tongue, his snout, and his teeth. What do I learn about his teeth from this photograph in the diagram? That his teeth are long and sharp. He has long legs and a paw and a tail and fur. In the words to know section, I saw some of the special words that we learned in this book. If I wasn't sure what they meant, I would read them in the glossary. Fur is short, hairy coat on an animal. To howl is a long, sad, crying sound. We saw them doing that in the beginning of the book. A pack is a group of wolves that live together. So, can you remember 5 facts about gray wolves? Or about red wolves? Or just about wolves? See if you can name 5 key details that you learned about this topic by naming one detail for each of your fingers. Tell it across your fingers and see if you can come up with 5 key details that you learned.